Let's go side control. Right, so sometimes when we're thinking about all these different escapes and things, right, there's a million ways to get out of these positions. Sometimes answers can be really stupid easy, right? Like we talked about our ghost escape where I pop in my reach through and I grab my foot and I bring it in. Another way I can get my foot in is I can come over the top and I can look to hook his leg, right? I come and I can pinch and I can lift. And now my foot can come in, right? And now I come back into my guard.
You wouldn't just kick him over there?
So,
Could you? I mean, you
kick
could
him
turn that.
out. Like I don't have an angle to really leverage him to kick him over.
Okay.
Oh, because, yeah.
Can I see that one more time? The footwork?
Yep. Alright, so all I'm doing is stepping over that leg and catching it, and I'm pinching and I'm lifting to get his knee off the mat, and then I'm pummeling my foot under.
Yeah, right here. You can't kick him over? If you...
Kick with
Oh, no,
this.
he'll just slide his knee out. No,
Right,
never mind.
and I'm flat on my back, so even like once I get to here, like once I get into my, if I'm still flat, like if I try to kick him over here, he can easily hip switch around this.
Right.
Right? So, but I'm getting back to here, I'm sitting him up, right? Going to my underhooks. Now I can go into my lockdown, right? And I already got his hands above my head, right? So now we can go right in. If his knee is close, electric chair, right? If he slides the knee away, I can grab his foot. And if you, all you can get is ankle, pull his ankle in and then re-grab. Right? But don't try to pull it all the way through by the ankle because you're not going to be able to. So I just pull it in a little bit and then I re-grab his toe. Now I can pull it in, hit my old school sweep. Right? And then if he kicks it out and I miss that, right, then we're coming up to our dog fight. Right? We can either come up regular dog fight, right, or go back, walk him.
Oh, sorry.
Or I can go to that boa. Right, so I get my boa and I can come up that way. Either way, right? So let's do the side control skate part first.
Oh, yeah.
Again. Right, so again, I'm coming over, catching that foot, right, and I'm here. All I'm going to do is get his knee off the mat and replace with my foot. Right now I can't, there's not enough space, right? So I lift and now it's in. Right? Yeah. You can
It's
slide
like
in.
a outside reverse Alcatraz escape.
Yep. Sit him up. Come under. Lock down. We're in here. I start looking to go under that leg. If it's close, I can go to electric chair. He slides it out. I look for the old school. I can't get to that. Connect. Boom. Up to my boa sweep for dog fight. Right? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
What is that escape?
Jailbreak.
Jailbreak. No?
Well, that's kind of what it is, right? Is I'm creating a space for that outside foot to come in like a jailbreak,
Yes.
right? You know, but when I lift, what I'm looking to catch is his ankle with my ankle, my inside one.
It was hard to
See how that holds his foot in place for me for a second?
It was hard to lift
So
his
strange.
leg without collecting his ankle with my knees.
I'm just catching with my shins, right? My knees are pinched, but I'm catching with my shins, my toes are crossed.
I still feel like once you lift my leg, I can't really do anything with it. And then especially when you do that.
Right? And then I can post on his hip. As I turn into him, I just suck my knee in.
Okay.
And now we're here.
So you're not reaching through and grabbing your ankle.
Nope.
What if you're having trouble finding their ankle with your foot?
Trying.
Go to a different escape.
I agree.
Right? Because it's one of those things, like, if it's not there, it's like it's not there, right?
Okay.
You know, but if I step over and I'm able to catch it, right, now I can lift and get my foot in, right? So I'm catching, lifting, and then foot comes under,
Still feel that foot's out there like goofy for me.
It's funky.
Yeah.
right? And I'm just framing on the hip, and my knee comes in. I'm gonna sit you up.
Okay.
Right, so that inside foot's coming over, catching that ankle. I pinch and lift, and then that foot just holds it in place as this one comes under.
Okay.
Right? I know it's a lot of footwork.
Very weird.
It's like a lock pick for the knee.
Uh-huh.
In a sense, you're resting that one leg under. It's just
Yeah, And we're coming lifting, holding as this one. So once I get it there, this one just drops and comes in. Right? And then now I've got it, I frame. And now I can turn to my side, pull my knee in. And now I'm in my butterfly. Right? Let's keep playing with it. 3, 2, 1. This works really well against wrestler side control. Right? And the reason this works really well is especially when these guys want to come in and all they want to do is squeeze you and hold you here. Right? So he can't move his shoulders, but now he's got another option. Right?
Oh, and you being heavy in your chest makes your leg light.
Right.
So could I try to embrace you and bring it like, yeah, stay here.
I mean, you could, but then,
Until I make that-
But everyone's instinct is whenever you squeeze them, they push away.
Yeah, that's true.
So why do that?
Well, yeah, and if you break like that, I'm gonna armbar you.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So instead, like, just act like you're fighting it, and then pummel your feet in.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
So
light enough you can feel it.
Right. So it's gonna work really well, especially, you know, like we got tournaments coming up that are points based, right? So if you're down on points, they're in side control, there's a minute or less left, they're just gonna hold you. They're just gonna pin you and hold you there. And now if your shoulders are pinned, like you can't, you know, they're not trying to move and go anywhere. So how do I get out? Well, my shoulders are pinned. I can't really do much with my upper body, so I gotta use my lower body to get out. Right? So this is an option that works really well against that style of like stalling. Right? You know, so this is another option there for you to where we can find our way back to our guard. Cool?
Cool.
So, yeah, and it's like a lot of these, like it's all based on can I get to these certain positions, you know, because it's the different types of side control require, you know, different, you know, problems that I have to solve, you know, because if we're there and I start looking for that leg and he just drops his hip, right? Yeah, now he dropped his hip, now this is a different game, right? So now I'm bumping, I'm getting control on his shoulder, right? Now we're playing these types of
We
games.
went over that this morning.
Yeah, I know, that's what I did. Sorry.
Right. Yeah. Right. So now, you know, so it all just becomes one of those situations where it's like, what, you know, I can control him by connecting to his hips or his shoulders, right? And I can, you know, and I have to use what I have available to me, what he's not currently pinning. So if he's pinning my upper body really hard, then I have to use my lower body to escape. If he then drops his lower body to pin my lower body, well, now I have to use my upper body against his upper body to escape. Right? So it's just this back and forth of like, what do I have free and what can I connect to? You know, so, yeah, and once I get those connections, now I can make the space to start making my movements and find my way back to my guard. Does that make sense? You know, so, you know, because anytime he makes that switch where he drops his hip and his head, you know, head comes up, now it's I'm pushing shoulders and heads, you know, getting my frames there and then working my way out. You know, so it's just this back and forth that we kind of play from there to get in position. You know, if he decides to stay here but just drop his hip, right? So yeah, just keep that. Yeah, right. Now he's here and he's playing this game. You know, now it becomes one of those things where, you know, he's taking this leg away as a post. Right? So now I can get an overhook. I can start walking towards him and I can push him over. Right? You know, so it just becomes one of those things like I have to problem solve in the moment based on what, you know, what issues he's giving me. And so a lot of this is stuff you have to feel, right? Because when he drops his hip, now his hip's connected to my hip, right? So I just walk him to where I get a better connection and now I can roll him over. You know, so when he's in wrestler side control, his hip's not connected to my hip. He's connecting his knee to my hip, right? So now I need to get rid of that connection so that what we were just doing disconnects his knee from my hip. It allows me to get back to guard. Make sense? Right? So I'm disconnecting his controls and I'm gaining my controls. You know, so, you know, it's just something you got to kind of play with and feel, you know, and that's why, like, you know, I say a lot, like when you get in bad positions, like close your eyes and feel where the pressure is at and feel what you have open to you that they're not controlling, because they can't control all 4 corners of you at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, so something is free to move. What is free? That's what I have to move to create the solution to the problem. And then what do I need to disconnect? Is it really heavy shoulder pressure? Is it hip pressure? Like where do I need to create the disconnect so I can start to find my way out? Because that's what I need to frame against. So now once I know where to frame and I know where to move, now I can create space and I can get out. Make sense? So all of these different moves and these escapes, like they're based on certain things that the top person is doing. Like I can't ghost escape if they're sprawled out. Like there's nowhere for me to slide under, right? So it's the same thing. Like I need them more in that wrestler style side control to hit that escape, right? So it becomes very, we have to be able to feel that, because it's like, oh, I love the ghost escape. Well, that's great until they sprawl on you. And then now if that's the only escape you know and you like, now you're just stuck there and you can't get out, right? So it's like, I don't want to have escapes I like. I want to have escapes that work for the condition that I'm in, right? Cool.
I have a off-topic question.
Yep.
If they have a really good north-south and their posture is low, what are you doing to create enough space to invert to the back?
Are we talking head and arm control, like they're going for the choke? Are we talking double unders? Are we talking over-under? Like, what are we talking about?
Double unders with their elbows in your armpits.
So he's here and he's low, right? Is what you're talking about? Yeah, so I want to just connect to his hips.
And pendulum. Okay. Oh. So swing. Okay.
Yeah, I just need to get my arms straight, right? So I connect to your hips and then I just pendulum until my arms get straight. Once my arms are straight, I know I can invert and get to
Last time I tried that, I forgot what it was. You grab like a shotgun grip on one of my arms.
Sure. So in order to grab that shotgun grip, he has to raise up though.
So from here,
right?
And then I go raise up.
Right? As soon as he raises up, I'm going knee under his shoulder.
Oh, okay.
and that's where you grab the shotgun grip here on this one.
So you're looking for that shotgun grip on my arm, right?
Just a deep
So
overhook.
then now I'm already turning back into my arm.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right? So that's the thing, like for him to switch to anything from that double under position is he has to
That's
come
a
up.
posture. Okay.
As soon as he comes up, I'm filling that space with my knees
Okay.
and my elbows and connecting, and then I can spin back to my guard, and and then you've got your inversions into triangles and all that stuff from there. Right? Yeah. So if he pops up, it's knee to elbows. If he stays low, I swing out and invert.
Yeah, those jack guys really like north south, so I've been working on that.
Yep. For sure.
That sounds cool.
I hate it.
Northtown.
Well, it's a great position because it's not one that the schools spend a lot of time on.
Right.
So it becomes a good spot that you get to and people don't know what to do.
Every time I get there, I just start whipping my feet. That's it. So, okay.
Yep. Cool. What else? No? All right. So we're gonna get a picture and